Good morning, dear friend, and happy Friday, April 10th. Before you try to push through the discomfort, before you let concerns about your health, your energy, or your body shape how this morning will feel, take one slow breath with me, just one. I know mornings like this can feel heavy. Sometimes the day hasn't even fully begun, and already your body is speaking in ways you didn't hope for. The stiffness in your joints, the ache in your chest, the weariness in your eyes, the sense that even small movements require more effort than they once did. And if I can say this honestly, those moments don't just affect the body. They reach into the heart as well. They can quietly bring discouragement. Maybe you rose slowly today. Maybe you looked at yourself and felt the weight of everything life has asked of you. Maybe even simple steps felt harder than they should. These are quiet battles, but they are real. And often, others don't fully see how much it takes to carry pain, stress, aging, and uncertainty, all at once. So before we continue, let me gently remind you, you don't have to pretend to be strong this morning. Bring your tired body to Jesus. Bring your restless thoughts to Jesus. Bring the fears you don't always say out loud to Him. He meets us with kindness in our weakness, and through Jesus Christ, our mediator, we come honestly, humbly, without shame. We don't come because we have everything figured out. We come because we need mercy. We come because we need help. We come because even now, in this fragile moment, the Lord is near. And maybe this is where healing begins today, not in striving, not in forcing strength, but in pausing, breathing, and allowing your soul to rest in the presence of Jesus. Before you let frustration speak first this morning, before fear quietly takes the lead in your thoughts, can we slow down together for just a moment? There is something simple, but deeply sacred, that I don't want you to miss. You woke up today, and I know sometimes that doesn't feel like good news right away. When your body feels heavy, when your energy is low, when the day ahead already feels like too much, waking up can feel like another challenge to face. But even so, the breath moving in your lungs right now, however shallow it may feel, is not random. It is not something to overlook. It is grace, a quiet, undeserved gift from a Father who still holds your life gently in His hands. And I don't say that lightly. I've had mornings where all I could do was sit at the edge of the bed, just breathing, asking God for enough strength to take one more step. And in those quiet, unseen moments, something begins to shift. Not always in the body right away, but in the heart. Scripture reminds us, this is the day the Lord has made. God, we will rejoice and be glad in it. Not because everything feels right, not because the pain is gone, but because God has not stepped away from us. He is still present, even here, even now. And through Jesus Christ, our mediator, we can come honestly, just as we are. No pretending, no performance, just a quiet turning of the heart toward Him. So maybe today, rejoicing doesn't look loud. Maybe it looks like this. Thank you, Lord, for this breath. Just that. Because when gratitude begins there, something inside us starts to soften. We slowly lift our eyes away from what is failing and begin to rest, even a little, in the strength that is not ours. If this moment is speaking to your heart, you can gently type Amen in the comments, just as a small step of faith. And if you want to keep walking through these quiet mornings together, you're always welcome here. Just subscribe and come back again tomorrow. You're not alone in this, and neither am I. Today, we're not just asking for a little relief, not just a lighter pain, not just a slightly better day. We're coming for something deeper than that. A quiet, complete restoring of the whole person, body, mind, and spirit. So, before we even begin to pray, I want to gently invite you to do something simple with me. Let your shoulders soften. Release that tight place in your neck. Stop trying to hold everything together for a moment. You don't have to prove your strength today. You really don't. I've had days where I thought I had to keep pushing, keep pretending I was okay, and it only made the weight heavier. But something changes when we stop carrying it alone, even if just for a moment, because the truth is, you are not alone in this room. God is already here, not waiting for you to be stronger, not waiting for you to figure everything out, but present, right in the middle of what you're feeling. He sees the pain you don't explain to anyone. He notices the quiet exhaustion, the hidden fears, the parts of you that feel worn down. And through Jesus Christ, our mediator, we can come just as we are, honestly, gently, without pretending. So let's pray together. Heavenly Father, in this quiet beginning of a new day, I come before you with a grateful heart. Before I ask for anything, before I even speak about the pain or the weakness I feel, I just want to say, thank you. Thank you for carrying me through the night. While I was asleep, unaware, you were not distant. You were present, watching over me in ways I didn't even see. You kept my heart beating. You sustained my breath. You held my life together when I wasn't even thinking about it. And if I'm honest, I forget that sometimes. I treat waking up like a routine when it's actually a gift, a sacred one. Lord, there are things you protected me from that I will never fully understand. There were moments of anxiety. You quieted burdens. You softened storms. You held back so I could rest. And for that, I thank you. I come before you, not because I am strong, not because I have done everything right, but because your mercy is enough. I lean fully on the grace you have given through Jesus. You are my healer, but more than that, you are my source of life. Even when my body feels tired, even when it feels like parts of me are slowing down, I trust that you still see deeper than what I can see. You see every detail, every need, every place that is quietly asking for restoration. So today, Lord, help me shift my focus, not on what I've lost, but on what you are still doing. Refresh my soul like the morning light, gently pushing back the darkness. Teach me to begin with gratitude, even when things aren't perfect, because I've come to realize gratitude has a way of reaching places inside me that nothing else can. And right here, in this moment, in this breath, I remember who I am. I am your child, seen fully, loved completely, and I rest in that as I trust you to begin your work, in your way, in your time. Father, as I sit quietly here, I'm becoming aware of just how much I've been carrying. Things I don't always say out loud, the numbers, the reports, the words from doctors that echo in my mind when everything gets quiet. Sometimes they feel so final, like they're trying to define my future before I've even lived it. So today, Lord, I'm choosing, gently but intentionally, to place all of that in your hands. Not because I fully understand, but because I'm tired of holding it alone. I bring you the medications beside my bed, the routines that have helped me get through, and I thank you for them. But deep down, I know they are not where my hope ultimately rests. My hope rests in you, through Jesus Christ, my mediator. I come honestly, not strong, not perfect, just real. I give you the stiffness in my body, the slow movements, the moments when even simple things feel like effort. And if I'm being honest, I also give you the thoughts that come with it, the quiet fears, the what-ifs, the memories that make my world feel smaller than it used to be. Lord, there are places in me that feel blocked, not just physically, but emotionally too. Worry has settled in. Old fears have taken up space, and sometimes I don't even realize how much it's shaping the way I see my life. So, I release it. Not all at once, maybe not perfectly, but sincerely. I give you this week ahead, the appointments, the waiting rooms, the conversations I'm not sure I'm ready for. Would you go before me? Step into those places before I do, and meet me there. And Lord, I let go of needing to have all the answers. I let go of trying to figure out how this will all turn out. Instead, I choose to hold on to this. You are with me, right here, in this moment. Not far, not distant, not waiting for me to be stronger, just present. So I place my past, my current pain, and the future I cannot see into your care. Not as someone defeated, but as your child. Still held, still known. And even now, in ways I may not fully understand, I trust that you are at work. So take my life, Lord. Take my health. Take even my fears. I give it all to you, and I rest here, with you. Father, this morning I'm trying to rise differently, not just as someone managing symptoms, not just as a body that feels weaker than it used to, but as your child. And I'll be honest, sometimes that's hard to remember, because the numbers, the labels, the way my body feels when I wake up, they try to tell me who I am. They try to reduce me to a condition, to a diagnosis, to something that feels smaller than the life you've given me. But today, I'm choosing to come back to what is true. Through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come before you, not to prove anything, but to be reminded that I am seen, fully known, still loved, right here as I am. Lord, I refuse, gently but firmly, to let a report define my identity. I am not just a person with pain. I am not just someone getting older. I am not a burden, even if I've felt that way at times. I've had moments, quiet ones, where I wondered if my best days were behind me, where I questioned if you still saw me the same way. And maybe someone listening right now has felt that too, but your words speak something deeper. It reminds me that I am still being formed, still being renewed, even now. Even if my body feels slower, my spirit is not forgotten. So today, I choose to believe what you say over what I see, over the mirror, over the medical report, over the thoughts that come late at night. You call me chosen, you call me redeemed, you call me yours, and I hold on to that, not perfectly, but sincerely. I wrap myself in your grace today, not in my own strength, because I know how limited it can be, but in your mercy, which never runs out. When pain comes quietly, you see me. When uncertainty lingers, you are still holding me, and that begins to shift something within. So I step into this day not defined by my productivity, not measured by how strong my body feels, but grounded in something deeper, the love you have already given through Jesus. And I rest in this truth. I am yours. I am loved. And for today, that is enough. Father, as this day unfolds, moment by moment, hour by hour, I'm reminded of something I often forget. When life feels uncertain, I am not facing it alone, even when I don't know what the outcome will be. Even when I'm unsure how my body will feel later, you are already there ahead of me, and that brings a quiet, steady peace. Through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come to you, not with perfect faith, but with a willing heart. Gently surround my life today, my body, my home, even the hidden places within my mind. Lord, be my covering. because I know how easily discouragement can creep in. Those quiet thoughts, the ones that whisper, "What if nothing changes? What if this is as strong as I'll ever be?" I've heard them before, and if I'm honest, sometimes I've believed them. But today, I place my mind into your care. Guard it, not with pressure, but with your peace, and protect my heart as well. Because when progress feels slow, when the nights feel long, bitterness can quietly take root, and I don't want to carry that. So soften my heart, keep it open, keep it steady. I also bring you my body, every part of it, the places that feel tense, the systems I don't fully understand, the areas that feel fragile. I trust you see what I cannot see. Lead me gently today, like a shepherd who knows the pace of his sheep. When my thoughts start to spiral, bring me back. When I overthink, slow me down. When I feel unsure, give me just enough light for the next step, not the whole path, just the next step. And Father, I ask you to be present in every interaction today. The conversations with doctors, with family, even the quiet words I say to myself when no one is around. Shape my responses with peace, because I've noticed sometimes the hardest conversations are the ones we have in our own thoughts. So even there, be with me. Go before me into every room. Stand behind me, especially when old regrets try to follow me in. Surround me in a way I may not even notice, but will feel. Not because I have done everything right, but because I belong to you. And today, I ask for something very practical too. Lord, help me make wise choices, the small ones. What I eat, how I rest, when to pause, when to move. If there's something I've been overlooking, something simple that could help, gently bring it to my attention. And if there are paths that would only drain me, quietly close those doors. I don't need to control everything. I just want to stay close to you. So I anchor my heart here, in your faithfulness. Even when my body feels uncertain, even when the winds of illness blow a little stronger, I trust that what holds me is not fragile. It's you. And because of that, I step forward into this day, not loudly, not forcefully, but with a quiet confidence. You are leading me, and I will follow, one step at a time. Father, in this quiet moment before the day fully takes shape, I notice that familiar feeling again, that tightness in the chest, the quickened heartbeat, the shallow breath that makes it feel like I'm already behind, already overwhelmed before anything has even happened. And if I'm honest, Lord, I know this feeling well. Sometimes it comes without warning. Sometimes it's triggered by a memory, a word from a doctor, or even just looking at the calendar and seeing what's ahead. Appointments, tests, waiting. It can all start to feel like a shadow that follows me. But right here, in your presence, I want to do something different. Through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come to you, not trying to hide this anxiety, but bringing it honestly. And I make a quiet choice. Not loud, not forced, but real. I choose peace. Not because everything is clear, not because I have answers, but because you are here. Lord, I've noticed how easily my thoughts can spiral. One what if leads to another. And before I know it, my mind feels crowded, heavy, like something inside me is slowly tightening. So today, I release that. I don't want my body to be ruled by fear. I don't want my mind to be filled with endless questions that have no answers right now. Instead, I invite your peace. Not a shallow calm, but something deeper. Something that reaches into the places I can't touch on my own. Let it move through me gently, like cool water over dry ground. Touch the places in my body that feel tense. The muscles I don't even realize I'm holding tight. The breath that feels restricted. And Lord, remind me of something I often forget. I was never created to carry everything. The weight of the future, the fear of outcomes, the pressure to understand it all. Those things were never meant to rest on me. They belong in your hands. So right now, I breathe out the tension I've been holding on to. Maybe for days, maybe longer. And I breathe in your stillness. When the noise gets loud again today, when my thoughts start to race, gently remind me where my anchor is. Not in certainty, not in control, but in you. Even if my body still feels weak at times, even if not everything changes right away, I choose to believe this. These symptoms do not have the final word over my peace. You do. So quiet the noise inside me, Lord. Calm the restless places of my mind and help me rest, not in answers, but in your presence. Because in you, I am safe. In you, I am held. And in you, I can be still. Father, as we stay here a little longer in this quiet space, I bring my body before you. Not in a rushed way, not trying to fix everything, just honestly. You see every part of me, every organ, every muscle, every drop of blood moving through me. And sometimes, Lord, it really does feel like time and illness have left their mark, like something inside of me has slowed down or become heavy. I've looked at my own reflection before and felt that, but today, I'm choosing to see it differently. Not just signs of wear, but signs that you have carried me through every season. Through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come to you, trusting that you understand this body more than I ever could. You formed it. You know what is hidden, what is strained, what needs care. So I ask gently for your healing to move through me. Like a quiet river clearing what is built up over time, not just in my body, but in my heart too. Because I know it's not only physical, worry, disappointment, old fears. They settle in places I don't always notice. And sometimes they make it harder to receive peace, harder to rest. So clear those places, Lord. Bring alignment where things feel off. Bring calm where there is tension. Bring order where there is confusion. You are not just keeping me afloat. You are restoring me in ways I may not fully see yet. And I admit, I've had moments where I felt close to giving up hope, where I wondered if this is just how things will be. But today, I don't want to live there. I choose to come back to that quiet place with you. Before I step into the day, before I face it, I invite your spirit to work in me, gently, deeply, in ways that don't need to be loud to be real. I don't want to carry yesterday into today. I don't want to walk under the weight of last week's exhaustion. I want to step forward, even slowly, into grace. If the road feels steep, be my strength. If the news feels heavy, help me remember you are still present. And right now, I let go of trying to figure everything out. I don't have to solve it all. I can rest in you. My heart feels a little steadier, my thoughts a little clearer. And even if nothing looks different yet, I trust that something is already happening within me. So I speak life, gently, over this body you've given me. Life into my bones, into my breath, into my mind. I am still here, still held, still being renewed. And if this prayer is where you are today too, you can quietly type, "I receive it," in the comments. Not as pressure, but as a small step of faith. We're walking this together. Father, this morning I come to you with something a little deeper than just the body. I bring you my mind and the places inside my spirit that feel tired, cluttered, sometimes even a little overwhelmed, because I've started to realize my thoughts and my soul carry weight too. And when they're heavy, everything else feels heavier. So through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come honestly, asking you for a kind of renewal I can't create on my own. A quiet resetting, not just on the surface, but deep within, where there are things that have been sitting in my mind for too long, stress that keeps replaying, old disappointments that still echo, memories that have slowly shaped how I see myself and what I expect from life. And I don't always notice how much they affect me until I feel tired for no clear reason. So today, I ask you to gently clear those spaces, not forcefully, not all at once, but in a way that brings light back in. Your word reminds me that what I dwell on matters. And if I'm honest, sometimes my thoughts drift toward fear, toward doubt, toward feeling less than who you created me to be. But I don't want to stay there. I choose, maybe quietly, maybe imperfectly, to turn my thoughts toward what is good, what is true, what reflects your heart. And Lord, breathe into the places no one else sees, the hidden corners, the quiet heaviness, the moments where hope feels distant. If there is even a small shadow of discouragement, let your light reach it. If there is a weariness that feels like it has no end, warm it with your presence. Because I know, even when I feel stuck, you are still working. Refresh me, Lord, not into someone else, but into who you are shaping me to be. I don't want to just get through this week. I want to live it slowly, with a renewed heart. Even my body, my thoughts, my emotions, I place them in your care. Bring them into balance, into rest, into something steady. I'm learning. I don't have to live in constant tension. I can step into a different rhythm, your rhythm, a rhythm of peace, of trust, of quiet dependence on you. And when I look at myself today, even if I see signs of time, I want to remember something deeper. You have carried me this far. Every season, every moment, even the ones I don't talk about. My spirit is not fading. It is being renewed. So I move forward today, not perfectly, but with a lighter heart, a calmer mind, and a quiet trust that you are not finished with me yet. I am your child, you are my shepherd, and in you, I will not lack what I truly need. If this prayer is where your heart is today, you can gently type, "My spirit is new," in the comments. Just as a small way to hold on to this truth. Father, as we continue this quiet time together, I want to gently turn our attention to something we rarely think about, but that carries life through every part of us. The flow within us, the rhythm we don't see, the movement of life through our bodies. You designed it all. And sometimes, Lord, I forget how intricate this body really is until something feels off, until the body feels heavy or tired or restricted. And then I realize how much I've taken for granted. Through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I come to you. Not as someone who understands everything happening inside me, but as someone who trusts the one who created it all. Father, I ask humbly for a restoring flow. Not something forced, not something rushed, but something gentle, steady, like a quiet river moving through every place that feels tight or blocked. Because I know life has a way of building up things inside us. Stress over time, worry we didn't release, fatigue we carried longer than we should have. And sometimes, it's not just physical, it's emotional too. So today, Lord, would you begin to clear what has slowly settled in? Bring ease where there is pressure. Bring openness where things feel restricted. Bring balance where things feel out of rhythm. And as I sit here, I take a slow breath. I imagine, not perfectly but simply, your peace moving through me, reaching places I don't even have words for, places I haven't been able to fix or understand. I don't need to force anything, I just receive. And Lord, I trust that even now, in ways I may not see immediately, you are caring for this body, guiding it, sustaining it. So I release the tension in my chest. I let my breathing settle, and I remind myself, I am not closed off. I am not stuck. I am still open, still held, still being renewed. And if this is your prayer too, you can quietly type, "My blood vessels are cleared and free." Not as pressure, but as a simple expression of trust. We are taking this, one breath at a time, together. Father, I come to you this morning without pretending, because you already see what's beneath the surface, the quiet tiredness that doesn't always show on the outside, the kind of weariness that sits deep, even when I try to keep going like everything is fine. There are days, Lord, when I wake up already feeling behind, when my body feels heavy, when even small movements take effort, when my energy just isn't there the way it used to be. And if I'm honest, that can feel discouraging. Trying to keep up, trying to be present for people I love, trying to carry responsibilities while something inside me feels drained. It can feel lonely in a way that's hard to explain. But through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I bring this to you, not hiding it, not fixing it first, just bringing it as it is. Because your word reminds me of something deeper than what I feel, that those who wait on you will find strength again, not always in loud ways, not always instantly, but in a quiet, steady renewal. So, Father, I ask for that kind of strength today. Not a quick burst that fades, but something lasting, something gentle, something that carries me through each hour without forcing myself. Touch this body in ways I don't fully understand. Where there is weakness, bring support. Where there is heaviness, bring lightness. Where breathing feels shallow, help it become steady again. And Lord, help me not to define myself by how I feel in this moment, because I've had days where I thought, maybe I'm just getting weaker. But today, while I choose not to stay in that thought, I am still being renewed, even if it's slow, even if it's quiet. So teach me something important today. When to move and when to rest. When to keep going and when to pause in your presence without guilt. Because I don't want to live driven by pressure anymore. I want to live sustained by you. And even now, as I sit here, I take a breath. I breathe in your strength. I breathe out this exhaustion I've been holding. I don't have to carry it all. You are the strength of my life, not my own effort. So I step into this day, maybe not with loud confidence, but with something deeper, a quiet steadiness. And if this is where you are too, you can gently type, "The Lord is my strength." Just as a simple step of faith. We're not rushing this. We're receiving it, one breath at a time. Father, as we sit here a little longer, I want to bring before you something very real. Something we feel every day, but rarely put into words. Our movement, the way our bodies carry us, or sometimes struggle to. You are the one who formed every bone, every joint, every connection that allows us to stand, to walk, to reach out and hold the people we love. And yet, Lord, there are seasons when that simple movement becomes difficult, painful. I'm thinking of the one right now who wakes up and already knows it will take time just to get going. The knees that ache, the back that feels tight, the quiet hesitation before standing up because you're not sure how your body will respond today. I've had moments like that too, where movement felt heavier than it should. and it can be discouraging in a way that goes deeper than physical pain. So, through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I bring this honestly before you, not demanding, not pretending, just asking, Lord, would you gently bring ease where there is stiffness? Not all at once, not in a forced way, but in a quiet, restoring way, like oil applied to something worn over time, like warmth slowly reaching places that feel tight and restricted. Touch the joints, the places that feel inflamed, the parts of the body that seem to resist movement. You know every detail of this body far better than I ever will. And Lord, I also recognize something deeper. Sometimes the way I carry my body reflects what I've been carrying inside. The guarded posture, the careful steps, the tension, it all tells a story. So today, I ask, not just for physical ease, but for a gentle lifting of the spirit. Help me stand a little straighter, not in pride, but in quiet dignity. Help me move, not with fear, but with trust. Even if the progress is small, let it be real. Because I'm not just asking to feel less pain. I'm asking to live with a sense of freedom again, to move without that constant awareness of limitation, to walk across a room without hesitation, to feel a little more like myself again. And Lord, even as the body changes over time, remind me that something within me is still being renewed. So I take a breath now. I breathe in your peace over my body. I breathe out the tension I have been holding. I am not stuck. I am not forgotten. I am still moving forward. Slowly, maybe, but truly. And if this is your prayer too, you can gently type, I am moving with divine ease, not as pressure, but as a quiet step of faith. We're not forcing healing. We're walking with God, one step at a time. Father, as we slowly step out of this quiet moment of prayer and back into the rhythm of the day, I ask for something gentle but important. Would you keep what you've started safe? Because I know how quickly things can shift. The moment this ends, the noise returns. Responsibilities, thoughts, old symptoms, familiar worries. They don't wait long. And if I'm honest, Lord, I've felt that before. That space of peace. And then suddenly it feels like it's slipping away. So through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I ask you to hold this moment in me. Not in a dramatic way, but in a steady, quiet way. Let what has been planted here remain. Guard my heart from discouragement today. Guard my mind from those subtle thoughts that try to pull me back into fear. And even when my body feels uncertain, remind me that your presence has not left me. Father, I don't fully understand how healing works in every detail, but I trust that you are working in ways I cannot see. You know this body completely, every part of it, every place that needs care, and I place that into your hands again, not with pressure, but with trust. And Lord, I ask for something deeper too, where I've carried memories of pain, where my body has learned to expect struggle, where I've started to see myself through limitation. Would you gently renew that? Not by erasing my story, but by softening its weight. Help me see myself today, not just through what I've been through, but through your care, your faithfulness, your presence that has never left. So when I look in the mirror, let me see someone still held, still sustained, still becoming. And as I move through this day, go before me into every conversation, every appointment, every moment I might feel unsure. Let your favor open what needs to open and quietly close what would only drain me. I'm not walking under fear today. I'm walking under your care, not because I've earned it, but because I belong to you. So I anchor myself here, not in what I feel, but in what I trust. And even if everything doesn't look different yet, I will keep walking forward, gently, faithfully, with you. And if this is your prayer today, you can softly type, "I am covered by His favor," just as a quiet way of holding on to this truth. You don't have to rush. Just carry this peace with you into whatever comes next. Father, as I stand here in this quiet place of renewed strength, I realize something I often forget. Your grace was never meant to stop with me. It was always meant to flow like water that doesn't stay still, like something alive that reaches beyond my own life into the people you've placed around me. And honestly, Lord, I don't want to keep this peace to myself. I've needed it too much to not share it. So today, through Jesus Christ, my mediator, I gently lift up my family to you. You see them, even the parts I don't fully understand. You see the ones who are tired but don't say it, the ones carrying stress quietly, the ones trying to stay strong for everyone else. And I ask, Father, would you meet them where they are? Not in a loud or overwhelming way, but in the kind of way that brings steady comfort. For those who care for others, the ones who have shown up again and again, even when they were exhausted, I ask that you would refresh them. I've seen how heavy that can be. Lord, loving someone through weakness, give them rest in places no one else can reach. And for our homes, where tension sometimes lingers, where pain has left its mark, would you soften the atmosphere, not instantly, not forcefully, but gently over time. Let peace find its way back into conversations, into quiet moments, into ordinary days. And Father, I also think about every person listening right now. Different stories, different struggles, but somehow, wham, we are here together. And that matters. Remind us that we are not walking alone in this. Even in aging, even in weakness, even in uncertainty, you are still present. And somehow, you are holding us together as one family in faith. So today, help me not only to receive, but to give as well. If I encounter someone, even for a moment, let me carry a gentle spirit, a kind word, a quiet encouragement. Let my life reflect something of your peace. And as I step into this day, I don't want to rush away from this moment. There's something steadying about remaining here with you, even just a little longer. Because out there, things can feel overwhelming again. But here, I remember I don't have to carry it all. I release the need to control every outcome. I release the need to understand every detail. I place my life softly into your hands. And even if I don't see immediate change, I trust that you are still working in ways I cannot see. So when the day grows busy, when old thoughts begin to return, when my body feels tired again, gently remind me of this moment. Remind me that I am not alone, that you are still near, that through Jesus, my mediator, I can always return to this place. And as this day unfolds, I choose to move forward, not in fear, but in quiet trust. And if this prayer resonates with your heart, you can simply whisper, Amen, or carry it quietly within you. You don't have to prove anything. Just walk gently, knowing you are held in peace.